Okay, steering wheel is in and locked down. Right? We want to have 3 more wires to connect. This one here, these 2 here, and the ground to the airbag. And also, that little bit of advice I gave you earlier about centering the steering wheel, that's old school. You can't really do it as easily as that with systems with airbag and steering wheel airbag. You would need to put the wheel on, tighten it down, put the airbag on, find an out of the way place, drive the car in a straight line, apply the brake gently, so if your brakes are not working evenly, don't pull the wheel to one side. Okay, so you make sure you apply it gently, then you go through the procedure of taking the airbag, disconnecting your battery, letting it sit for a little while, take the airbag out, and pull the wheel off without trying to turn the wheel. Just pull it straight up, center it, and reassemble everything, hook up your battery. All right, you don't want to cause problem with that airbag deploying. Hey, these are color coded. They will only match, all you have to do is match colors up. Press them in place, and then press the lock down. Okay, do the same with both of them. Press them firmly in place and then lock them in. What I do is hook up the ground first and then put these 2 plugs in. Once you have done that, you can sit this back in place. It just drops in neatly and easily. Now, putting the screws in without a magnetic socket could be a little tricky, because when you try to get up in there using a regular socket, it might fall down. Then you have to remove the airbag to get it out and all of that. So what I do, I use the paper trick. Put a little tissue over the opening of your socket, and then squeeze the screw down in there, and that tissue will hold the screw in place so it won't fall out. Okay, there we go. The screw is in the socket, held in by the tissue. Turn it upside down, wiggle it around, and it stays. Okay, now that tissue, once you pull the socket out, will stay in the hole. If you're concerned with that, when you put the tissue in, get a little bit of tape and tape it to the socket, tape it around the edges to the socket. All right, then when you pull it out, the tissue will come out with it. If not, if you have a problem and the tissue remains in, get some tweezers, a needle nose, tiny needle nose, reach in there and pull it out. Airbag is in there secured. Now we'll go ahead and hook up the battery and turn the system on. Drive the car, make sure the wheel is straight. Okay, baby, we're all together. Start it up. Everything works. Wiper assembly, headlights, turn signals, horn, and all the other gadgets. Everything is working fine. So let's wrap it up.